right, go ahead. All right, so we're gonna be talking about music industry, music in general. So go ahead, start us off in music.
Okay. Um, right. Okay. I was. I love music. Like to me, it started from Snoop Dogg, Ja Rule, and just greatness in general. Like
Bro,
Michael Jackson.
keep going.
I was always a fan of greatness. Of greatness. When I got older, it became the Notorious B.I.G.
Biggie.
It became Tupac. It became uh, Rick Ross.
So let
And
me ask. So let me ask you. What do you think about Biggie and Tupac? Like, okay, so what do you? Okay, so what's your thoughts on everything and how he died and everything on both of them, Biggie and Tupac?
hold on, like say that again. It's this big ass truck coming.
So, like, what are your thoughts about that? Like, how do you think it went down? Like, don't go off like what the media or the reporters, told us. He got shot on a drive-by in
Now
Las Vegas.
I feel like I'm gonna say this. I was like 8 years old at the time, so fuck it.
Uh, but I mean, your thoughts now about it.
Right. I feel that Tupac, if he if he wasn't
Brought to you by Starbucks, Pumpkin Spice Latte.
I feel like Tupac, it was his fault because
Mm,
he was so he was so aggressive, so out of line, and so disrespectful that
that's some
his
big stuff to say.
because these are facts, and it's well documented. His diss records became personal records.
Mm,
That's
mm,
like that's like if I make a diss towards Adam, but I know information about Adam. So if I say
right, right,
some
right.
some
You
some
know personal stuff about him. It
yeah,
makes it deep.
yeah.
Right,
So Tupac
right.
on a diss song he said, "You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife."
No, hold on.
That's personal.
Tupac said that. So who was he talking about?
The Notorious B.I.G. He was dissing him.
So Biggie
Well,
was married?
yes. I mean, you white, I'm sure.
Yeah, to be honest,
This is
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. Like,
I
just say that,
know
trip
about
off my words.
the
Trip,
murders and stuff, but I never listened to Tupac and Biggie. Like everybody knows they died. Like everybody knows they got shot.
right, because you're white and you was born in the late 90s. Check this out, right?
He was still around.
Check, check this out. Back to what I was saying, Tupac was the reason they both got killed because Tupac, ever since he got to death row, he was just acting different. He was acting like a gangster.
Right, right.
And he's
He
a
came from. He came from.
rapper.
Is he from L.A.? Oh no, no. Where's he from?
No, he's from the East Coast, but he was claiming the West.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
right.
claiming West. People
Uh,
don't realize that. He
yeah,
was
he was
claiming
okay.
it. That's like a stepfather claiming his stepson as his real son. Nah, it
Now
don't work that way.
you now I've heard like East Coast rap and West Coast rap don't go together. It's two different things, obviously. So so Tupac was getting personal on his raps. So okay, so but like okay, so who did they say murdered Tupac? Like the media. Who did the media say murdered him? Not you per like not who do you think personally murdered him,
But you know
but
me,
who
like
do
I
you?
don't go off the
No,
media.
no.
I don't go off the media.
I'm just
Like
saying. Who?
I don't go
No,
off the
I'm just
media.
saying because I want to know who they said. Who do they think murdered him?
I don't go off the media.
I know it was that one guy. It's
Pac, what Tupac's was simple. The person that killed him was remember, like if you watch a footage of Tupac and his death row people that was whooping some dude in Vegas, that
yeah.
that that person that was getting whooped on, him and his crew killed Tupac when they spotted
Uh,
him driving. And they,
yeah,
shot
that's
up.
what I
Yeah,
heard. Yeah. They was because they had he fought somebody when they went to like a fight or something in Las Vegas, and then they went to the fight,
yeah.
and then they ran into somebody. And they had beef with, and they fought, and then that's when Tupac ran out, got in the car, drove off, and then got shot or left. I don't know if he ran out, but he just left, and then ran or went. So, do you think Biggie was involved? Because
Biggie was chilling.
Biggie was
Biggie
with him.
Biggie was chilling, rapping, but when another man bring you up, that's when that media shit come to play.
Right.
That's when the media come up with a narrative and be like, oh, Biggie was responsible because he was beefing with Tupac. It's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't go off media.
So okay, so that's what they said. So okay, so but you just said he was. Hold up, but you just said he knew personal stuff about Biggie that he was rapping about.
Yes.
So you don't think Biggie would have felt some type of way about that?
Yes. But see, Biggie and Pac different. Biggie was about getting money and he had children. So
Yeah,
Biggie had 2 kids. Tupac ain't had no kids, and also Tupac was he was just
he was
thug life, and
getting yeah.
he was they're different. Biggie was just a G, getting money, just talking about being a player and just living life.
So
Tupac was more he was the opposite.
okay, so did him and Tupac? Okay, so did Tupac and Biggie have beef?
They was friends at
Yeah,
first. They had
I think
beef.
yeah.
They had beef because Tupac was claiming that Biggie knew about him getting shot the first time. Like,
Oh, that he was a part of him. So wait, so okay, I didn't know that Tupac got shot
right, because Tupac was shot.
before he got
Tupac
killed.
Tupac was shot at 2 occasions, like one in Vegas and one in New York.
Oh, so the one in New York happened first. So, and he thinks Biggie was involved, but Biggie's not. Is Biggie from New York? Oh, so they're okay. So they're both East Coast people,
Basically,
and
yeah,
they were friends at first, and they grew up together and stuff. They just became friends and they started rapping together.
basically, yeah.
Okay, and then Fame got to who got famous first, Tupac or Biggie? Or they
Tu-
both got famous together.
Tupac got famous first.
Okay, so how did Biggie get famous? Did Tupac get him famous?
Bi- Where Pac was bringing him to shows and shit, but who really got Biggie famous was Diddy.
Did he?
Diddy,
The
Bad
weirdo?
Boy.
Yeah. okay, so okay, so he got him. Okay, so they were still friends. Did they move out to the West Coast?
They they was friends. Not after when Tupac got shot in New York, everything changed. Like Tupac wasn't claiming West Side until he got shot up until he got out of jail. That's
Was
when he would start claiming West Side.
was Biggie still there? Was Biggie in New York when he got shot?
Yeah, Pac got
So
shot in the studio.
where was Biggie at?
He was in the studio, but he was in the
Oh, he was in the
upper floor.
up before. Oh, so
Pac got shot in a, downstairs. He got shot downstairs while Biggie was upstairs.
so he thought so. Tupac thought it was him that he set it up.
Yeah, he thought Biggie either knew about it or he had something to do with it.
Mm. But yeah, that's good. Man, when something like that happens, I mean, that's gonna change somebody for like that's the like yeah, especially in that kind of life, like yeah. I mean, you're gonna feel some type of way, and everything. I'm sure he.
And if it wasn't for Tupac doing this, they both would still be alive.
Okay, hold on. So do you think? So do you think Biggie was involved with him getting shot the first time?
Nah,
Okay, so
because think about it. He was in a recording room
right,
doing the music.
right.
If I'm in a recording room
Ye-
doing music, if I'm in a recording room doing music, without me knowing if you come into that same studio, but I don't know you come into that studio, and
Yeah,
something
but he
happens to
could
you,
he could have he could have got tipped off. One of his mans. I mean, he could have been like, hey, when Pac get here, light him up. He ain't gonna do it personally. He ain't gonna do it. He's gonna have one of his buddies do it.
it's 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 like this. It's like if I'm in a studio recording music, and you come in the studio without me knowing, and I don't know, if something happened to you, but you found out that I was in the studio, you know, you might think of like, damn, you know, what
But
I'm saying?
okay,
Yeah.
so after all that, they moved to the West Coast, L.A.
Tupac
Tupac did, yeah.
moved to the
Yeah.
West.
Biggie didn't. He stayed behind.
Biggie was New York. He was from Brooklyn.
Okay, so but eventually, so how'd they end up in Las Vegas that night? I
Tupac
know that.
was his boss Suge Knight wanted to go to
Yeah.
Vegas.
That's what I was thinking of. I heard he was involved.
Man, you gotta like talk about something else. You too white to understand this shit, man.
I mean, I read about it all, but I heard he was involved.
You read about it for media bullshit.
No. I mean, I read about it, but I also seen people talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. Like Suge Knight wanted to go to the fight, like the Mike Tyson fight in
Right,
Vegas.
right.
Tupac as a
So
rider
yeah,
went with him, and the rest is history.
so Suge Knight was involved.
You can, I mean,
Yeah, that
yeah,
they
but he
arrested him.
but he never took, but he never see Suge Knight Tupac different. If Tupac if Tupac had a Biggie mentality, I guarantee you Biggie and Pac would still be alive because
Oh
Tupac
yeah,
was a Tupac was a think about it. He said my fofo will make sure all y'all kids don't grow.
damn.
Exactly.
Uh,
So he was just
so okay, wow, that's crazy.
yeah.
And then so how long after Tupac got shot? When did Biggie get shot?
Yeah, Biggie got shot 6 months after Tupac got killed. But based off Diddy, now I'm gonna blame
Interesting.
Diddy for this. Even though I'm
Oh
a Diddy fan,
no,
I'm gonna
don't say that now.
I'm gonna blame
No,
Diddy. I gotta keep it real. I'm gonna blame Diddy because
he a weirdo.
Diddy, for some reason, he wanted to go to California to promote his album,
Mm,
and they would have stayed on the East Coast when nothing would have happened to the Notorious B.I.G.
Right.
But they went to the West Coast, Tupac territory, and
But he ain't even from there. Like I
hey,
mean, he only went there to get famous. Now he probably went there to get famous and then started hanging out with people from there, and then all of a sudden started claiming uh, West Side or something. I don't know. I don't know enough about it
of
to
course.
talk about it.
As I said, you
It is
gotta.
interesting though. It is interesting though. You know, because they don't really know who shot him. Like they arrested Suge Knight and everything, but they don't know. They said, yeah, because why would Suge Knight come out and say, "Oh, it was me. I did it. I shot Tupac." That's
Nah,
stupid. Exactly. So, um, okay, so all right, so let's get off that subject. So we'll still stay on the subject of the music though. So what do you think of the modern rap music genre today? Like it sucks. So
trash.
why is it trash?
Everybody, over 90% of the artists sound the same. Over 90% of the artists doing weird, strange shit. A lot of gay shit, to be honest with you. Either they dye their hair, fingernails, piercings, tongue rings, and shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with Pearson.
And also this generation, they killing themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Either they involved with shit. It's like rappers of today, they involve in gangs. Obviously, Young Thug, the YSL shit.
Right.
So rappers of today are foolish. Like for example, like Nipsey Hussle, um, he got killed outside of his own business.
Who?
Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, really? Hey, yeah, there's a rapper that just died too. What was his name? Homie Quan or something like that. Rich Homie
Who?
Quan. He he just died like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, who? Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
Nah, not
yeah.
yet.
I don't
I
listen to
think.
him. I just know. I read about it today.
To be honest with you, I think he killed himself. Like to be honest with you,
Yeah, he did. Well, no, he didn't kill him. He didn't kill himself, but he drug overdose. He drug
he killed
overdose.
himself basically. Yeah, he killed himself. He took the pill, right?
Like yeah,
He took the pill.
that and
Like Juice World.
yeah,
Juice World killed himself. And it's the problem with this generation of artists. They 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 was making all this money. For example, what's old boy, NBA young boy too? His silly ass
yeah,
in
NBA
jail.
Network.
All
Yeah,
these they they either killing themselves, going to jail, or involved with something that's gonna get them killed.
that's the game, man. That's the game.
No, no.
That's the rap
Not like
game.
in the early 2000s, no, was it?
That's the rap game. That's how you're supposed to. Now we can talk about what's his face, uh, Diddy now, but like Chance the Rapper, the other dude, what's his name? Like he don't have no beef with nobody. He's still alive. He still does his own thing.
What's his name?
Chance,
Chance the Rapper?
yeah,
Of course he don't got no beef with nobody. He
he's
not.
from Chicago, but yeah, he ain't got no beef with nobody. He just does his own thing. But but he was like in the early 2000s.
Chance the Rapper? No, what?
Yeah, he was.
In the early 2000s?
Who am I thinking? Oh, no, I'm thinking of Chris Brown. I'm thinking of Chris Brown. They look alike.
Yeah, I'm about to go off this live. You tripping, man. You racist as
All right,
hell,
but
man.
so anyway, but so so okay, so you don't like modern rap. Okay, so who is your favorite rap artist right now? that you listen to?
Right now, my favorite artist,
It's Eminem, right? Uh, MG Kelly? MGK?
MGK. He destroyed Eminem. One of my favorite artists.
False? False?
I gotta say right now, I'd say Rick Ross.
Or Ross?
Right now, Rick
He's still
Ross.
rapping?
Rick
Hmm.
Ross. Hell yeah, he doing this thing.
Hmm. Hey, hey, all of them dudes should retire. Eminem, Rick Ross, uh, what's the dude's name? Jay-Z,
How should
uh,
Rick How should Rick Ross retire and he on
Dr.
top of his
Dre.
game? He on he on top of his game right now.
He got money, bro.
Now
Man, he got
Eminem
money.
should retire.
Yeah, he definitely should. That dude been in it
He
since
should
like
retire.
yeah. Or like Dr. Dre. Is J. Cole still around?
Huh?
J, not J. Cole. Ja Rule.
He doing this thing.
No, yeah,
Now that's my favorite rapper ever. He is
no,
doing this. He's doing
he
this thing.
do.
He doing touring. He touring.
Hey, remember Eminem dissed him?
So,
What he say? When he dissed him?
who?
Eminem.
That's my Ja Rule.
Yeah.
When he dissed Eminem,
No, Eminem dissed him.
I never heard like Eminem diss Ja Rule.
Oh, come on.
But I heard Ja Rule diss Eminem though.
What he say?
But I don't think if I say I can't even say the line because they might even they might end his live.
Okay,
M, you claim your mother's a crack kid. Kim's a no slut. So what's Haley gonna be when she grows up?
man. So, okay, so what do you look for in rap going towards the future? What do you think rap is going to be like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now?
Mental music.
Mm, speak on that.
I'm gonna elevate all genres into one. Rap is gonna be the new. It's gonna be mental. It's gonna be mental music.
But you
That's
can
my
say
thing is from 10 years to 15 years from now, it's gonna be nothing but straight mental. That's the
what you
goal.
mean. So, like, yeah, like mental. So, say say a mental bar. Just spit a mental bar. You don't have to like, blah, blah, blah. Just say, like, just
I got
say
you. I got you. I got you. I
it.
got you. Fuck being fresh. I'm mentally blessed. I don't
Mm.
know about you, but to me, having a great mind is where it's at. Now let me tell y'all something about me. Me-Meechie. I'm a smooth cat. Before I take a chick out on a date, I propose to her just to see what her mental is.
Mm. So, yeah, so you think it's going to be more mental. Okay, that's
It's
interesting.
gonna
That's it.
have people to stop, pause, and think. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do another one.
Mm.
Let's say, y'all niggas with no pointer on y'all hands is like bitch women that's never playing games. Y'all forever pointless. That means y'all niggas can't even make a single point, but I can make mine. I just gave y'all with number one signs. So y'all should thank me for giving y'all a few pointers so y'all niggas can make y'all points.
Mm. Okay, so, 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 okay, so what would you, so what do you want to leave for, I know you don't have kids, but for, for your, for your nieces and nephews and everything, what do you want to leave? What kind of rap do you want to leave to them? Like, what kind of message to the world? You know, like, hey, this is the last thing that Me-Meechie said. You know,
Selfishly, I'm leaving them me. I'm leaving them everything. Like I'm leaving them with greatness, mental. They can like check out my YouTube, and so every video that they watch, that's the last words of me. So I'm gonna live. I'm gonna always live on, and plus, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but they're gonna be rich anyway. Shit, like they're gonna live off me, and I'm getting paid off YouTube, like Lively. I'm finna basically. So
Right.
yeah, that's
So
it.
so uh just real quick, what's your YouTube channel so people can find you? And like if you
Me-Meechie,
have a TikTok or Instagram too.
all of them. Me-Meechie Project Live,
Okay, spell that Meeechie
nigga. M-E dash
dash
Meechie
and PRJECTLIVE. Okay, yeah. Meemeechie Project Live. Okay. And we're not handing it. I just want people to know that. Okay, so okay, obviously, you're a rap fan, obviously. Now, what kind of other? Actually, let me ask you something else. Where did mental music come from?
Myself. It just came from mental growth. Like I was writing some shit. Like I was writing. Damn, I wonder can I say this or fucking upset. I written a song called. It was a protest record. It was called "Protest Against" one
Mm,
of the
I got it.
alphabet communities.
Right.
So
A B C D E.
I was writing a lot of shit, but it was out the ordinary. So I was like, I can't rap to this on no regular beats.
Right.
So I came across my nigga Randall. Randall, he's a musician, but he's versatile. Like he play instruments like yourself, but he also write
Mm,
rhymes. Uh,
mm,
when I came across him, he was playing beats that I never heard before in life, and he played beats that without no dancing involved.
mm.
So it took my writing to controversial songs and his beats. So I was tapping him on his shoulder. I was like shaking him up on his shoulder, like, yo, bro, we gonna be mental music.
Mm,
That's how I came up with the title.
mm, 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 mm.
Because it made sense. It was like it because I was writing mental shit down as it is. I was writing questions for women, what women do. Transmissions must go. I was writing I was writing the shit like and his beats was like it made sense. Like that's why when we went to the studio, we recorded the
Right.
record. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah. I'm taking this back upstairs.
Right. That's why when we went to the studio, our first and only track that we recorded in the studio was called La La La.
Right.
So that's how Mental Music came about.
Mm, so what kind of like what kind of what kind of stuff do you write?
Whatever comes to mind, to be honest with you, I can do it both ways. Whatever comes to my mind, and or I can just whatever title I come up with is like fuck it. Let me just figure the rest out. But being with you, to be honest with you, but to you, but with you, my greatest single, I can't wait when we re-record it. But my greatest single of all is because of you. Incredible.
Mm,
So I can do it. So basically, it's not just about rap. I can do a lot of styles. It don't matter if it's country, if it's rock and roll. For example, with you, what's that song you was on the guitar? Uh, I want to see you smile.
Yeah.
On the electric guitar, you're so beautiful. So
Yeah.
I got a lot of styles. On the piano,
Oh,
incredible.
man.
I got a lot of styles. So it's not just really about rap. I'm just
Right.
overall versatile.
So okay. So okay. So you're incredible. Who wrote that? Did you write that, or did I write that, or did we come up with
I
it together?
I just well, you know, we was in a guitar center. Uh, you was playing the damn keyboard or whatever,
Yeah.
and I fucked with it, and I instantly came up with the shits. I instantly came up with me singing it based off your piano playing.
Yeah. And then how did it go? Is like feeling incredible or something like that.
You said what?
How'd it go?
Nah, there you go.
No, we no that, we played it. It's different, but yeah. So yeah, we came up with "You're Incredible." Yeah. Then yeah, we gotta redo that. But
and with that song, that's the most. Not only I'm gonna make that like the greatest single ever, but
you get
that's the most
hey,
creative.
you have to write a freestyle for that because when we did it, you kind of freestyled on it.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is
You got
whenever I heard
freestyle
a
it.
beat, because sometimes you would like switch it up a little bit, but when I like heard a beat, I'm gonna time it for the Incredibles. I'm gonna time it
Right. Okay.
because my thing is I want to make that the greatest. Like I want people to like contact you because you're the one that did the beat, and I want them to like it's gonna go hand in hand. It's like
Right.
my thing is I'm going to make that the greatest single